Am I the asshole for confronting my coworker after doing her a favor that I would not have done if I was given full context? I picked up half a shift for a coworker on my day off. We don't work every day in my field. She messaged me 2 days prior asking if I was somehow willing to take the back half of her shift because it was her birthday. She did not want to work on her birthday. She then said that nobody else she asked said yes, and I was her last resort. I felt bad and accepted to take the part of the shift so that she could get off halfway through her shift and at least enjoy some of her birthday not at work. I offered her alternatives such as using sick time PTO, getting an attendance point, but she did not want to go that route, so I regretfully accepted. For context, it is a pretty tiring job at times, and as you could probably tell from nobody else saying yes, people, including me, don't normally want to pick up shifts. Anyways, the day of comes around. I was leaving and she was supposed to come in and work her front half. She did not show up.
What?
I messaged her asking where she was, and she told me she called off the front half using sick time.
What?
Here is where the problem is.
I can tell where the fucking problem is.
I would not have taken the back half of her shift if I knew she would not be working the front half. I only accepted so that she could enjoy some of her birthday not at work, not get the entire shift off. If I knew she wasn't working the front half, I would have rejected her request, since she could still have plenty of time to enjoy her birthday and then work the back half herself. I was caught off guard. I felt tricked in a sense and voiced that to her. She proceeded to say she told me, which she did not, and then say that it was quote unquote none of my business and she does not see the issue. She also said that I offered to take the shift, which I did not, and that I was still helping her out regardless, and it should not matter whether she was able to get the front half off. I understand what she does outside of work is none of my business, and that technically did not affect the shift I was picking up for her. However, I was doing her a favor. I told her the only reason for me picking up the back half of her shift was so that she would be able to enjoy some time on her birthday, not at work, and be able to celebrate it however she chose. Our conversation went in circles, both of us thinking we were in the right. So I ended the conversation and it was going nowhere constructive. I ended up not making a bigger issue of it and just working the back half of her shift. I consulted others and most seemed to understand where I'm coming from. However, there are a few others that see where she is coming from and that I should not be concerned with the fact that she was able to get the front half of her shift and by extension the whole shift off. I'm over it, to be honest. I decided just not to do her any more favors. What's done is done. However, it seems to have upset her and her roommate, someone I work every day with. I am curious about other people's perspective on the matter.